I'll call the meeting to order for Wednesday, November 13th, 2024 at 5:17 p.m. Would you all please rise and join us in the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, thank you for joining us. Mr. Joel, would you please read the roll?
Certainly. Mr. Castine.
Present.
Mr. Mazzaio.
Here.
Mr. Paul.
Here.
Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Kretzer.
Here.
Mr. Courier.
Here.
Mr. Randall.
Here.
Mr. Timmons.
Here.
Ms. Waldron.
Here.
Very good, thank you very much. If there are no additions, deletions, corrections for the minutes for October 23rd meeting, regular session, I'll take a motion to accept the minutes. Motion by legislator Hughes, second by legislator Mazzaio. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I'll now recognize those in the audience who wish to address the legislature. When recognized, please state your name and address for the record. And in accordance with the rules of order, the chairman may limit the time for each speaker. How many people would like to speak tonight? Anybody? I have 1, 2, 3. 2 over here? 2? There's 2 and 1. Who would like to go first? Go ahead, sir. Name and address. Right up at the podium.
My name is Tim.
And your name and address, please.
My name is Tim Guerin. My address is 219 Root Road, Moore's, New York. I'm one of the light haulers, trash companies. I'm here to represent myself, my company, and all the other small haulers in our area. Just here to say thank you for the support you guys gave us, keeping the Moore's transfer station open 2 days a week. It's big help. Shouldn't hurt our little companies anyway. It's more helpful than anything we can do. That's it. And again,
That was easy. Well,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we have 2 over here. Each of you can have 2 minutes apiece. Go ahead.
Jimmy, you don't have to stay much, but you.
I want to check this out.
Hi, my name is Lisa Garrow. I'm from Morrisonville, New York. District Attorney Christy Sprague is responsible for creating the Essex County Animal Cruelty Task Force, which created the Essex County Dog Tether Law and Animal Abuse Registry. Essex County created their tether law 8 years ago. 8 years ago. I don't know if you are aware, but D.A. Sprague was just elected judge in Essex County, and her contributions are what got her there. A dog should not spend its entire life on a chain. I support the supposed Clinton County Dog Tether Law, proposed Clinton County Tether Law. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Next.
Jennifer Jewett, Champlain, New York. We are very aware that farmers and hunters in this area have a lot of money, and with money comes control and power. We are very aware there may be a dog fighting ring in Altona, and some of you are protecting it with everything you've got. Everything we have witnessed in the past year shows us that there is way more to this than 3 legislators who innocently just don't want another local law. You've gone to extreme lengths to stop us. Yes, I'm saying it. I believe, and I have believed for a very long time, that some of you have been bought. I did some research.
That's enough, ma'am.
Thank you.
Anybody else wish to speak in public session? Thank you. We'll now go to committee reports. I'll call on the chairperson of each committee in alphabetical order by committee, starting with Buildings and Grounds, Legislator Mazzaio.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Buildings and Grounds Committee has not met since the last regular session. The committee was pulled on resolutions 918 through 922 on the agenda to facilitate obtaining final numbers on the American Rescue Plan Act funded projects. The next Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, November 19th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Children and Family Services Committee, Legislator Courier.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Children and Family Services Committee met on Tuesday, November 12th. Commissioner Christine Peters was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing New York State Code Blue allocations and applications and acceptance, and authorizing contracts by Clinton County Mental Health and Addiction Services. Commissioner Peters also discussed the homeless numbers, the warming center, ESS parking lot, the eligibility verification assistance, and monthly statistics. Resolutions 923 through 926 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Children and Family Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, December 3rd at 5:15. End of report.
Thank you. Economic Development, County Operations, Legislator Wilson.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Economic Development and County Operations Committee met earlier. Shannon Thayer, the planning director, was present to discuss the resolutions approving appointment to the Clinton County Planning Board and authorizing memorandum of agreement between Clinton County and Lake Champlain Lake George Regional Planning Board for the Clinton County countywide resiliency plan. David Randall, the Director of Information Technology, was also present to discuss the resolution authorizing contract with Tyler Technologies Incorporated. Molly Ryan, the Economic Development Director, was also in attendance to discuss the resolution authorizing contract amendment with extension with Architectural and Engineering Design Associates. Ms. Ryan also provided updates on the Clinton Business Innovation Gateway, Viewpoint, Data Technologies Incorporated as the County of Clinton Industrial Development Agency. Resolutions 927 through 932 have been placed on the agenda on the recommendation of the committee. The next Economic Development and County Operations Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, December 11th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Finance Committee, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Finance Committee met on Wednesday, November 6th. Kelly Davis, the county treasurer, was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing various ongoing contracts with abstract companies and awarding successful proposals for New York State sales tax collection software. Ms. Davis also discussed sales tax 2024-2025 small installments and the Supreme Court surplus activity. The committee also discussed the resolution authorizing contract with Bond, Schunick, and King PLLC. Resolutions 933 through 937 have been placed on the agenda based on the recommendation of the committee. The next Finance Committee meetings are tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, November 26th and Wednesday, November 27th at 4 p.m. for review of the 2025 budget and report.
Thank you very much. Health Committee, Legislator Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Health Committee met on Wednesday, November 6th. Michelle Gregory, the Community Services Director, was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract with Seed Catholic School and approving appointments to the Community Services Board, Behavioral Health Subcommittee. Ms. Gregory also discussed acceptance of the support-based mental health navigators. Jeff Sisson, the Director of Public Health, was also in attendance to discuss the Director's report for September 2024, the Health Department report for October 2024, and the breastfeeding, chest feeding, lactation-friendly New York grant report for 2023-2024. Resolutions 938 through 944 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Health Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, December 4th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Human Services, Legislator Randall.
Mr. Chairman, the Human Services Committee met on Tuesday, November 12th. Kevin Love, the Veteran Services Director, was present to discuss monthly statistics. Evelyn Collins, the Director of the Office of Aviation, was also in attendance to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract amendment with the Senior Citizens Council of Clinton County Incorporated and authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 and 2025 through 2026. Resolutions 945 through 949 have been placed on the agenda based on the committee's recommendations. The next Human Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, December 3rd at 4:15 p.m. End of report, Chair.
Thank you very much. Personnel, the Personnel Committee met on Monday, November 4th. The resolutions 950 through 974 have been placed on tonight's agenda based on the committee's recommendations, and the next Personnel Committee meeting will be scheduled for Monday, December 2nd at 5 p.m. Plattsburgh International Airport, Legislator Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Plattsburgh International Airport Committee has not met since the last regular session. The committee was pulled on resolutions 975 and 976 on tonight's agenda. The next Plattsburgh International Airport Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for, don't mark it down, guys, Monday, November 25th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Public Safety, Legislator Castile.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, Public Safety Committee met on Monday, November 4th. Andrew Wiley, the District Attorney, was present to discuss 3 resolutions authorizing contract with Axon Enterprises Incorporated, authorizing payment of 2025 membership dues, and authorizing contract with Advent FS. Chad Deans, the county coroner, was also intended to discuss 2 resolutions authorizing various contracts for the year 2025, and authorizing payment of membership dues. Mr. Deans also provided an update on the progress of bid process of the mortuary cooling. The people present to discuss the dog tethering law. Nothing, no action was taken. Resolutions 997 through 981 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendations. The committee also pulled on resolutions 982. The Public Safety Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 2nd at 4 p.m. Also on the subject of safety, I want to thank the Transportation Committee for the letter that they sent to the state DOT to get those roofs fixed on the roadway. The work's under progress in sections 38 to 39. So I want to thank Josh and Kim helped draft the letter. I want to thank the news media, Joel Templey and Kim Needham, who both did articles for the press and for the Sun. I think that helped put pressure on the state to get that done. Hopefully the Peru side of this will be getting done pretty soon too. And I'd like to get a long agenda, but I'd also like to get an executive session regarding some contract negotiations.
Thank you. Transportation, Legislator Cresser.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Transportation Committee has not met since the last regular session. The Transportation Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled next for Tuesday, November 19th at 5 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Liaison reports. Board of Health, Legislator Hughes.
No report.
Chamber of Commerce, Legislator Cresser.
No report.
Lincoln Community College, Legislator Walner. Community Service Board, Legislator Castile.
No meeting since the last meeting, so no report.
Cooperative Extension, Legislator Hughes. This is review, not agreements, not Intercounty, Legislator Walden. Excuse me, Legislators Walter and Randall.
I did attend the intercounty meeting, it was held October 24th. There was gave an update on the place. Gave an update on China,
Hold on a minute.
Hold on.
I've got it.
Who got you?
Okay.
You want to stand up?
Yeah, I want to gain my own. I'm sorry for interrupting. Do I have a crutch?
Touch man?
Left side. No, I have a. Let me grab my crutch. Got it? Thank you. Thank you. It's good proceeding.
Thank you, guys. Go ahead, Kevin.
I'll just reiterate that. Mr. Lucas gave an update on county Medicaid costs, noting Means as of April 1st, 2025, weekly shares will be based on each county's statutory cap. Short-term rental legislation, he noted the biggest hang-up will be setting up a registry to track the short-term rentals. He also noted that the registries will have to be done locally, and there are expenses on our side for that. He said mechanically it would have been a lot easier for the state to set up the registry, but they haven't done it. Our next meeting, intercounty meeting, will be on November 21st, 2024.
Thank you. There were nothing. LCLG, Regional Planning, Legislator Hewson, Pritzker. Soil and Water, Legislators Timmons and Pizzato. I wasn't here. Oh, Springboard Library, nothing, right? And Workforce Development Board, Legislator.
No report.
Okay. Staff reports. Yeah, I didn't miss anybody, did I? I don't think I did. Okay, staff reports. Ms. Keller?
No report.
Wow, that's like gold. Mr. Zerlo?
I've got nothing to offer this evening.
I can't believe it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I should have just brought one here. The Board of Health's been looking for the 18 to 20-year-old kids to go.
A TUPA.
A TUPA.
So,
They've had a hard time with that. So
I
should let that-
authorized a countywide email today from Ms. Hemingway at Jeff's office, and I approved that, but they are looking for up to age.
Right.
25 an hour.
18 to 20.
Okay. Resolutions, before voting on the resolutions, a majority of the resolutions have been thoroughly discussed by the appropriate committees, and the legislature is taking action tonight based in large part on the recommendation of those committees. Sir, I just want to mention to you, you don't have to stay here for this.
Yeah, it's my first one ever.
Okay, no, you're welcome. Just don't understand.
Yeah, Mrs.
You certainly
Rizzo
don't
already.
have to.
Now we can't give us our big raises.
You guys ain't got no bets going on for later?
Well, this is usually the boring part.
What time is it for the dog that eat?
Mr. Zerlo, would you please read the titles
Certainly.
of the resolutions?
Resolution 916, approving change in meeting date of regular session number 20 legislature.
Motion, Legislator Timmons, second, Legislator Waldron. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 917, authorizing the distribution of mortgage tax for the period April 1, 2024 through September 30, 2024. County Clerk.
Motion, Legislator Timmons, second, Legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 918, amending Resolution 806 dated October 9, 2024, titled awarding bid for the Emergency Services Boiler Replacement Project Buildings.
Motion, Legislator Pizzato, second, Legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 919, authorizing contract with KAS Buildings and Grounds.
Motion, Legislator Pizzato, second, Legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 920, amending Resolution 809 dated October 9, 2024, titled authorizing contract with KAS Incorporated Buildings and Grounds.
Motion, Legislator Pizzato, second, Legislator Henry. Discussion.
Just in general, I probably did have a statement to make, I apologize. This reminds me that we did open bids. Mr. Castine made reference to the mortuary cooler. That came in under by a few $1,000s. However, Mr. Hall's airport bids, which were opened today, well exceeded the amount of money we had anticipated those projects costing. So to date, we now stand at minus $45,000. We did remove the truck from that you guys had previously approved through resolution. Chris took that very well. He obviously, it was his projects that kicked us over, so.
Which truck is that? Is that the
No.
college
no,
truck?
No. They had one in their budget that I denied, when we were looking good for excess ARPA, we put that back on the list, and these projects were over by about $130,000. And those were, if you recall,
Gave up already, huh?
Good effort, good effort.
Mainly was for the owners.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So, we have one more project to come in, which is the phase 2 of the highway project, Mr. Kretzer. That's due, I believe, on the 19th. So, we did our very best to get that down to absolute zero. Today was a bad day. But if you recall, we did put a considerable amount of money from ARPA in our fund balance at the beginning of the entire process. So depending on where we end up with the highway project, hoping it comes in on bid, but we may have to solve our dilemma by using ARPA money that we previously allowed to roll to fund balance. All in all, if nothing changes, terrible to say, but a county expense, which is technically not a county expense because it is ARPA money, $45,000 for everything that you guys completed with your funding is admirable. I had hoped to get it perfect, but we missed today. So I blame Mr. Hall. Yes, sir.
So we are to go through the year end, so is there any?
Everything is on board to be obligated. That's the federal government. We're obligated by year's end.
For ARPA, but I meant like on Chris's regular budget, how is he doing? Is he gonna have any
Well, he was-
leftover roller money?
No.
He's gonna spend it?
Chris's budget has no leftover roll. Good thought, though. That's how I
No,
thought.
because it's toward the end of the year.
No, sir. That won't happen. No.
That's better way to pay for it.
Better to be in the negative than to have something positive on the end of the year that we couldn't spend.
Better, we're not getting any back. It's a good way of looking at
That's
it.
easier to say, I guess.
Again, that money has to be spent by the end of 2026, obligated by the end of 2025.
Do you know what they had in there for that road that he was talking about? The driveway going into this thing?
Right, so you know what they-
Where the corners,
Oh, all of that, the coroner's bid was just for the cooler. I was able to receive an affirmative response to my question for the remainder of that project, including the internal workings that need to be there, including possibly the generator, to be paid for by a source other than county funds next year. So this was just the actual apparatus of the cooler itself. So that was, any road was never contemplated under ARPA, just a piece of machinery. But at one, I'm sorry, Mark, but at one point, there was the question of who's gonna pay for the rest of the project, and I believe I've taken care of that.
Any further discussion, questions? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Mulder?
Yes.
Sorry. Resolution 921, amending Resolution 801 dated November 10, 2021, titled authorizing various contracts for the year 2022 buildings and grounds.
Motion, legislator Bazile. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Mulder?
Yes.
Resolution 922, authorizing contract with Ed Garrow and Sons Buildings and Grounds.
Motion, legislator Bazile. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Mulder?
Yes.
Just on that, Commissioner Peters did report last night at Children and Family Services that this project is totally complete at the DSS. Resolution 923, authorizing New York State Code Blue application and acceptance social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Bazile. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Mulder?
Yes.
Resolution 924, authorizing comprehensive addiction and recovery act funds grant application and acceptance, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 925, authorizing contract with Behavioral Health Services North, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 926, authorizing contract with Clinton County Mental Health and Addiction, social services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Mazzio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 927, authorizing contract with Tyler Technologies, Information Technology.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 928, amending Resolution 849 dated December 14, 2005, titled Authorizing Increase in Fees in Weights and Measures Department, Weights and Measures.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 929, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the 2024-2025 snowmobile trail grant. Legislature.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 930, approving appointment to the Clinton County Planning Board, Planning.
Motion, Mr. Bazile, 5-5.
Yes.
From legislator Bazile, 5-5. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 931, authorizing memorandum of agreement between Clinton County and the Lake Champlain Lake George Regional Planning Board for the Clinton County Countywide Resiliency Plan, Planning Department.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 932, authorizing contract amendment and extension with Architectural and Engineering Design Associates Economic Development.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 933, authorizing ongoing contract with Munistat Services Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 934, authorizing various ongoing contracts with abstract companies, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 935, authorizing the county treasurer to appropriate American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to various accounts, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 936, awarding request for proposals for New York State tax collection software, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 937, authorizing contract with Von Schenek and King, PLLC, Legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Mazzio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 938, authorizing contract with Seton Catholic School, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Mazzio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried, sir.
Carried. Thank you.
Resolution 939, authorizing contract with Osceola Valley Central School District, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 940, authorizing contract amendment with the Veterans Services Agency, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 941, authorizing contract amendment with Behavioral Health Services North, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Desire. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 942, authorizing payment of membership dues for the year 2025 mental health and addiction.
Motion, Legislator Hughes. Second, Legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 943, authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 mental health and addiction.
Motion, Legislator Hughes. Second, Legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 944, approving appointments to the Community Services Board Behavioral Health Subcommittee, Mental Health and Addiction.
Mr. Hughes, 5-5.
Please.
Legislator Hughes, 5-5. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 945, authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 nursing home.
Motion, Legislator Randall. Second, Legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 946, authorizing contract amendment with the Senior Citizens Council of Clinton County, Office for the Aging.
Motion, Legislator Randall. Second, Legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 947, awarding requests for proposals for various 2025 and 2025-2026 programs and services, Office for the Aging.
Motion, Legislator Randall. Second, Legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 948, authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 and 2025-2026, Office for the Aging.
Motion, Legislator Randall. Second, Legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 949, authorizing memorandum of understanding with Clinton County Public Transit, Office for the Aging.
Motion, Legislator Randall. Second, Legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 950, approving backfill of permanent full-time deputy sheriff position, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, Legislator Castine. Second, Legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 951, approving backfill of permanent full-time correction officer, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, Legislator Hall. Second, Legislator Kretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 952, approving creation of temporary full-time junior assistant district attorney's office.
Motion, Legislator Kretzer. Second, Legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 953, approving creation of a permanent full-time social welfare examiner, social services.
Motion, Legislator Timmons. Second, Legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 954, approving backfill of permanent full-time caseworker, social services.
Motion, Legislator Castine. Second, Legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 955, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 2, Highway Department.
Motion, Legislator Hall. Second, Legislator Henry. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 956, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 1, Highway.
Motion, Legislator Kretzer. Second, Legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 957, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 3, Highway.
Motion, Legislator Timmons. Second, Legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 958, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 2, Highway.
Motion, Legislator Castine. Second, Legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I missed somebody opposed? Carried.
Resolution 959, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 1, Highway.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 960, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 3 highway.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 961, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 2 highway.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion.
Just for the public's edification, we still have employees at the highway department. These are daisy chain resolutions. Okay.
Yeah.
So, anybody, there's not a mass exodus of motor equipment operators at the highway department.
These are actually good things.
We could use a few maybe.
We could use a few, but not 44.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 962, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 1 highway.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 963, approving backfill of permanent full-time motor equipment operator 2 highway.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 964, approving reclassification of a permanent full-time motor equipment operator 1 position up to a permanent full-time motor equipment operator 3 position, solid waste.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 965, approving reclassification of a permanent full-time motor equipment operator 1 position up to a permanent full-time motor equipment operator 3 position, solid waste.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 966, approving backfill of permanent full-time account clerk typist, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 967, approving backfill of permanent part-time account clerk typist, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 968, approving backfill of permanent full-time case manager for the elderly services, office for the aging.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 969, approving backfill of permanent full-time services for the aging specialist, office for the aging.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 970, approving backfill of permanent full-time laborer, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 971, approving backfill of a permanent full-time laborer, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 972, approving backfill of a permanent full-time airport maintenance worker 1, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 973, authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 personnel department.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 974, approving payment of membership dues personnel.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 975, authorizing change order number 2 with A.W. Farrell and Son at 21 Arkansas, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion.
Just that this is money coming back to us, or coming back to the ARPA account, which is now in red. It would have been worse if this had come back.
That's coming back.
This is coming back to the ARPA account. This was paid from ARPA.
Yep.
When we closed out this roof project, money came back to the ARP fund.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 976, authorizing change order number 2 with KW Farrell and Son at 37 Arkansas, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion.
Again, money coming back to the county.
Again. Got more. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 977, authorizing contract with Axon Enterprise District Attorney's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 978, authorizing payment of 2025 membership dues district attorney.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 979, authorizing contract with Advent FS District Attorney's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 980, authorizing various contracts for the year 2025 coroner.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 981, authorizing payment of membership dues coroner.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 982, authorizing out-of-state travel emergency services.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 983, authorizing the county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for the capital project title, rehabilitation of taxiway A and general aviation apron phase 2 construction project, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 984, authorizing the county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Workforce Investment Act grant, employment, and training.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 985, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Community-Based Traffic Safety Program Grant Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 986, authorizing the county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for the High Visibility Crackdown Grant Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 987, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the High Visibility Road Check Saturation Patrols DRE call-out during impaired driving crackdown grant sheriff department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 988, authorizing the county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Child Passenger Safety Grant Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 989, authorizing the county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Police Traffic Services Grant Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 990, authorizing the county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Community Traffic Safety Program Grant Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 991, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Police Traffic Services Grant Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 992, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Child Passenger Safety Grant Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castleton. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walters?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 993, authorizing the county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for the 2019 Operation Stone Garden Grant, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castleton. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walters?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 994 has been withdrawn. I believe it was a duplicate. Resolution 995, authorizing the county treasurer to adjust appropriation and corresponding revenue for various youth bureau programs, youth bureau.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Perea. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walters?
Yes.
Carried. Is there anything further legislators have to add?
Executive session.
You want what?
When I made my report, I said I wanted an executive session to discuss a contract.
Oh, yeah, okay, thank you for reminding me. May I have a motion go into executive session? Motion by legislator Kretzer, second by legislator Pizzaio. Any discussion? All in favor?
I did my first time, I spoke to you.
Okay, yeah, that's, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion by legislator Waldron, second by legislator Hall. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you all very much.